we've talked about third quarters before. You guys gave up 43 tonight. I'm just, what do you think is going wrong in the third quarter? And we've talked about it for, I think Bobby joked the other night, like 2 months. So why do you think it keeps happening?
I mean, I think if I had the answer, it wouldn't happen. I mean, so 43 points is way too much for any quarter. But yeah, it's been happening way too many times in the third. So just got to find a way to correct it.
After last season, I don't think there's really questioning whether or not you guys can close out games or anything like that. You guys did it in the postseason and on the biggest stage, but you've struggled closing out the last two games. What have you seen in the final couple of minutes of these games?
It's just been bad from us, I think. Just turnovers tonight. Missed free throws were, all night things for us tonight. So just got to find a way to be better. Simple as that.
Drew had 7 turnovers tonight. As Bud said, he's good, he's capable, and he's going to clean it up. But as he's going through it, how do you guys kind of try to help or do anything with him?
Just give him confidence, let Drew be Drew because, he's great. He's been great for us. Tonight just wasn't his night.
Chris, in that third, I think they made their first 7 threes, and only 4, I think, or 3 in the first half. So what changed defensively? Was it as simple as they just made those, or what maybe allowed them to make them?
I think, Bruce Brown started off with 1. Seth Curry hit a couple. Kyrie. Some of them were tough shots. Some of them were wide open. Just got to find a way to be better. I know I keep saying that, but, it's tough. And, guys hit some contested shots. Some guys hit, threes you're not really bet on them hitting. So just got to find a way to take away some of the 3-point shots, make it harder, force them downhill, force them to, some more contested twos.
You mentioned the free throws. I think 13 missed as a team. Do you just chalk it up as to one of those days, or?
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think we can, shoot that bad. I think it was like 11 we left on the board from the free throw line, maybe more. 13, yeah. So that's 13 points we left on the board. It's just one of those nights where we couldn't knock it down.
This is y'all's first time seeing Kyrie on the floor this year, at least. Just kind of what you see from him, and like how difficult is it to, for him to not play for a couple of weeks and sort of come back and drop 38.
No, for one, I think we all have a lot of respect for Kyrie. One, he stood his ground and what he believed in. But two, we know what you can expect from Kyrie. He's a hell of a basketball player that does so many things as far as putting pressure on your defense, as scoring, hitting tough shots, creating shots for other guys, and he did that tonight.
Chris, I know it wasn't the result you were hoping for. You look at that line by Bobby, 8 of 14 from 3. That type of game from him, is that something that you guys are coming to expect now? I mean, he's setting career highs, it feels like, every single night.
Yeah, I mean, he's been shooting the ball extremely well for us. I mean, I think he is the main reason we got back into the ball game late in that third quarter and a little bit in the fourth. Had a tough break getting that last one blocked, but, he's been perfect for us, a guy that is going to give his all on that defensive end, play with energy, play with his smarts, but on the opposite side, on the offensive side, just, being able to stretch the floor, playing inside out, pick and pop, pick and rolling a little bit, playing off the other guys. He's been finding his rhythm, finding spots where, he can, use his talents.
Chris, you mentioned the missed free throws and the turnovers. With the end product being a loss here, does it sting less when you're not going to miss that many free throws, you're not going to turn it over on a regular basis like that, or is it just?
I think at this point, every loss is going to sting. Got to play off basketball, got to play well, got to knock down free throws, got to take care of the ball. So, I mean, this one's going to sting just as much as any other loss.